Here's to good friends, weekends, sunsets and beaches, all your dreams that may come true. Here's to the good times. Here's to the good times. Here's to the good times. Here's to the good times.
This is Grant Cook, and I love me some Tikimanradio Sunday mornings.
What would I give for just a few moments? What would I give just to have you near? Tell me you will try to slip away somehow. Oh, I need you, darling. I want to see you right now. Can you slip away? Slip away. Slip away. Oh, I need you so. Love, oh love, how sweet it is when you steal it, darling. Let me tell you how sweet it is. Now I know it's wrong, the things I ask you to do, but please believe me, darling, I don't mean to hurt you. But could you just slip away without him knowing you're gone? Then we could meet somewhere, somewhere where we both are not known. And just can you slip away? Slip away. Slip away. Oh, I need you so. Oh, can you slip away, baby? I'd like to see you right now, darling. Can you slip away, baby? 'Cause I got to see you.
She was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. Branded with the name Lisa Sawyer. Circa 1963. Grandmother was Indian. Her mother's name was Eartha, swift as the wind, fierce as fire.
And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou.
I like the steel drums played with the steel guitar. I go to honky tonks and to tiki bars. I like girls in bikinis and wearing tight blue jeans. I like the fiddle played with marimba thrown in and a conga drum beat behind the mandolin. I was raised in the country but still love the sound of the sea. I wear a cowboy hat with my bathing suit. I'm just a country boy who likes to sit under a palm tree. I'm not all mixed up. I just like my music. Tropical country.
It's Hump Day! Welcome for another episode of Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou. We welcome you. It's going to be a fun night. But first, we are streaming live on Tikiman Radio, tikimanradio.com, live from the Chocolate Bar Studios here in Harrison Bay, overlooking the majestic Chickamauga. And, of course, our show, as always, is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. Don't be confused. I know sometimes you heard Legends Travel, JBL Travel, Legends Travel, part of the JBL Travel Group. Confusion is over. It is JBL Legends Travel. Do not trust your vacation to just anyone. Trust the professionals at JBL Legends. You know, they are just a phone call from anywhere. And you can get a hold of them at 732-831-5200. And, of course, we are also streaming live on YouTube, courtesy of MFGRECORD's Tropical Live Cam right here on YouTube. So it's going to be a great night. As you guys have picked, tonight is our bluegrass night. So it's going to be a great night. And, of course, it wouldn't be Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou without Laura Lou.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing fabulous.
And, of course, as usual, my bearded brother from another mother, Alan Golden.
How's everybody this evening?
I'm doing good. You doing good?
Doing well. I'm ready. I'm ready to talk to.
It's been a good week.
It's been a great week as always.
Right.
The knee's getting better.
Good.
Oh, thank
good.
goodness.
Swelling's going down, so I'm back to about my normal 80%.
Good. And, of course, as advertised, our guest in the studio tonight is the one and only Slaten Dooley.
Howdy.
I am so freaking excited about tonight. I can't even tell you. I am a little mad, though.
Why?
I forgot my spoons. I'm
you
sorry,
forgot
Michelle.
your spoons.
I did.
How did you forget your spoons?
I don't know. Because it's me.
I brought my
Oh,
jug.
we got a jug, though. we got a jug.
Oh,
to
no.
I got to ask you about your spoons. Are they
Okay.
metallic, ivory, or mahogany?
play. Metallic.
Okay, I can get with that.
Listen, it took me a minute to think.
You know, as we told you, she comes from the land of the hillbillies, so
As do I.
she may surprise
Yes.
you. It's, Golden over there raising his hand.
Appalachia. From Appalachia.
So why don't you, of course, I introduced you, so why don't you tell everybody about yourself?
Well, my name's Slaten Dooley. I'm a new singer-songwriter from the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. Mm-hmm. What else are you trying to get out of me? I mean, you want the origin story or a short version?
Well, how did you get into music?
Into music, that started in the mid to late 90s. My dad bought me a drum set. Mm-hmm. And then from there, I went to guitar at around the age of 10. And then next thing you know, around 06, 07, when I was about 13 years old, I got a banjo. Mm-hmm. Took lessons. My parents drugged me all over the Southeast playing bluegrass festivals and stuff like that. And it just took off from there.
And listening and talking to your dad out there, I understand there's pretty much not an instrument that you don't like or have not mastered.
I like all instruments. I hesitate to say I've mastered any of them, but
compared to me, you got mastery. Trust me.
I'm most familiar with string instruments. So yeah,
that's awesome. Well, we are glad that you are here and willing to hang out the 2 hours with us of the what should I say?
The circus?
The circus. Pretty much.
Soleil.
Yeah.
Because you definitely don't know what's going to happen on this show. But I can tell you for sure one thing that will happen tonight is Slaten has brought his guitar and his banjo.
Yeah.
He's going to play some music for you here live in studio. So it's definitely going to be a good night. But, of course, we got to kick off the night, right?
Absolutely.
We got to kick it off. And so,
Are we talking about the
No.
Bluegrass Freebird?
No.
Okay,
No.
fine.
No.
Where are we?
Listen, I don't even know.
You don't even know where we're at. Well, by golly, how about we take you up to Rocky Top?
Well, I wish that I was on old Rocky Top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smoggy smoke on Rocky Top, don't pay telephone bills. And now the corn don't grow at all on Rocky Top, dirt's too rocky lollipop, I still dream about that. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee.
Woo! That is the way you start off a bluegrass show. Over here getting your clogs and your foot stomping going.
That's right. Scotty Chill does not agree.
What?
He's a Gator fan.
Yeah, he said, as a Gator fan, it's my obligation to mute that song.
Well, sorry, Scott, but, we got priorities. So us hillbillies got to have our hill music. And,
That's right.
You can't have a bluegrass without Rocky Top. And, of course, that was the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
That was a good version of that song.
I listened to several versions of that before I decided on which one I wanted to play tonight, and I kind of settled with that. So
You didn't like the Osborne Brothers version? Too high pitched for you?
yeah, a bit. I do have kind of a little bit of that. When you get up here, down on Rocky Top.
He's not into the soprano version.
No. I probably just blew everybody's eardrums out. So hold on here.
Listen, I got to tell you,
Hold on. Okay, I probably did blow everybody. Dial it back a little bit.
we had.
I was okay until Tiki Man turned it up for Rocky Top.
Well, yeah.
And so the video got a little hot there for a second. I apologize.
We had. I grew up listening to banjo and the spoons and the washboard and the jug. And have you ever seen the Darlings on the Andy Griffith Show? You're just a baby, so I don't know if you've watched it.
It's not just.
Yes, I have, but it's been a hot minute.
Okay. That was my family. Not really, but pretty much.
Pretty much.
And I heard more banjo playing last night while he was getting music together for this show than I have heard my entire life put together. But I was not sorry.
I am surprised Golden wasn't over there blowing in that jug during that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
He was
I
practicing.
was trying to.
Oh, there you
go.
Well, I'll get high just blowing in that.
I was going to say, I'm smelling it.
Wow.
Well,
Contact buzz.
No smoking near that thing.
No.
Right.
No. So who do we got out there listening tonight that we need to? I know for sure we need to say hello to the ambassador of All Good Things.
Hello, Michelle
Myers. So,
Yes.
Was chatting with her just before the show, and she did us a nice little sound bite. So
Yes, I'm super excited about that.
Chill.
Got a sound bite, too.
However, I think she already did one for him, so it's all right.
We've got our good friend Jody Orr, or
Yes.
DJ Effects, as we're going to start calling him.
DJ Effects.
He's out there.
All right.
And, of course, Scotty Chill.
Yes.
Yeah. We've got quite a few people watching. So
Do we?
You got people
Yeah.
watching, but no one's
no one's
chiming in.
chatting yet.
Okay. Don't be a voyeur. If you're going to watch, why don't you take part in the party?
Everybody say hey.
Send us a little chat, and so we can say hey to you, and because that's what hill people do. We all say hey.
That's right. And we have the star of the show is going to be chiming in on chat too. So
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
he's working on it.
He's getting logged in there.
I got a Switch account, so it's me.
Yeah. You don't want to be chiming in from that X-rated account. Yeah.
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Right.
All right, so he's going to be chatting with you guys on the YouTube. So that's even more reason why you need to make sure that you are subscribed to the Tikiman Radio YouTube page.
Chime in.
And get on there on that live chat. And so you can chat back and forth. However, we're going to try to keep him busy picking for us because, there's nothing better than live picking.
Oh, I'm in
Yeah.
heaven tonight. Y'all just don't even understand.
I know, and I can't even remember who even recommended this genre, but I can tell you whenever bluegrass came up, I'm not going to lie, I was nervous because, bluegrass is kind of one of those, you either love it or you hate it.
Or especially if it's a street you don't drive down often.
Yes. So I was a little worried, and then once we announced it, all the positive feedback we were getting and all the recommendations for music just started pouring in. So I felt a little bit better about it. And then it got to the point of, okay, we may have to have another bluegrass show later on down the road because
That's right.
I just could not get to what everybody was requesting. So
That'd be great.
So,
Yep.
but yeah, for sure. So, But of course, it's all about our guest of the evening.
Moi?
Yeah, you.
You are the star tonight.
So, what age did you start playing music? I guess because you're actually still a relatively young fella.
I'm 28 right now.
He's a baby.
I will be 29, or as I like to call it, damn near 30, in June. But I started probably about the age of 8.
About 8.
Yeah, that's when I started on drums. Yeah.
Oh, you started on drums.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was saying earlier. His dad was telling me too. Started on drums, then got a guitar.
And then
Then
from
the
there,
banjo.
things just got carried away.
Yeah, I've been doing string instruments very well since about 2006. So
Awesome.
I was
Very, very well. I've seen several of his shows. Always puts on a great show.
Yeah, we actually got to see him play and didn't even know it was him because it was right after we first moved down here to Tennessee. So, and we got to see him play. He was playing with another artist at the time. So, and
I still do.
He still does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were with a rock and roll band the first time I saw you. You were playing rhythm and backup vocals for, I forget. Had a lady.
Was it Jacob Bryant?
No, it wasn't Jacob. I know Jacob because I'm from the same town Jacob is
Old
from.
Jasper, Georgia.
Good old Jasper, Georgia. But I forget who it was. We were way across town. Me and Blaine came and saw you.
Holy Toledo, female singer, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That was a 80s and 70s rock cover band.
That
we
was
had.
Oh, nice.
It was great. It was a great show.
We did a lot of Stevie Nicks.
I bet you did.
Hey, we may have to have him back in here for a classic rock night.
Oh yeah.
I'll have
do
to
that
drag
too.
Shaney in here.
You
for
know.
Just
that.
make you a recurring guest. You can just play anything.
Yeah, just pop on in.
Yeah, if you're bored on a Wednesday night,
Yeah.
want to come in and chat.
Absolutely.
I mean, we got to be careful with that, but you're welcome anytime because we told that Golden and he hasn't left.
Y'all make me buy my own microphone, won't you?
Well, no, because that means we'll have to buy our own, and we like using Danny's stuff better.
My beautiful wife just walked in the studio.
Hey,
Mrs. Golden.
Hello to our manager producer Claudia of Golden Entertainment.
She's a little late to the show. Your artist is in here.
Yeah.
Now you got to wait till break time.
Now you gotta wait till break time.
Hey, Jody said no pressure, Slaten, but if you mess up, everybody gets free CDs.
Well, joke's on them. I have none.
My
My stuff is all downloadable and streamable online.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go. If you want to get it, you have to get it
paying
online.
for it.
And Miss Michelle wants to know about your tattoo,
Oh,
your partial sleeve.
well, this is actually covering up a burn tattoo. Or,
Really?
Sorry, a burn scar that I got working as a chrome polisher in a machine shop.
Uh-huh.
And on the inside, I got me a fiddle.
Awesome.
And on the outside is a part I drew, this handkerchief design, but I replaced some of the parts with guitars and banjos.
Oh, my God, I love it.
And the center part is the inlay from my banjo.
Nice.
Oh.
And
It all
everything
means
else,
something.
there's a microphone on the back.
Oh, I like
and
that mic.
That
guitar
is
picks.
nice.
But my boy Nate, shout out to Nathan. It was Freedom Tattoo here on 58.
Okay.
They've since moved to Hickson. But,
Okay.
yeah,
I believe that may be where the Tiki Man just got his, possibly.
probably.
Because that sounds very familiar to me.
It does, and I remember him saying that they moved, so we'll have to ask him.
Yeah, that may be it. So if that's the case, that's just another example of the fine work that they do, and
Yeah, and you know
'cause-
my daughter is looking to get a second tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Proud mom moment. And my husband, I only say that because she just turned 20.
Mm-hmm.
But my husband's also looking to get a cover up. So
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because of course, I would be perfect candidate for that TV show of Regret the Tattoo. I let some guy who would do it in his basement, and
it was a drunken Marine Corps
a
night.
drunken moment going, I can do it. Why pay all that money for it? I can do it. I got all the equipment.
Go for it. Send it.
Yeah,
I'm good.
and instead of a vicious Black Panther climbing up my arm, I ended up with a sick little black kitty. It looks like it's trying to climb up an anorexic tree. So.
Hey, kitties are cool too. It's all good.
Yeah, it was not what I was going for at all. So I'm not going to put you on the spot, but you want to go ahead and play a song right now? Get everybody,
Sure.
We've been teasing them, so why not?
Yeah.
Well, let me pop my headphones right. And,
All right.
Let me get strapped up.
So,
Do you want us to play a song first and come back, or are you okay?
Go ahead and play a song.
okay.
We'll let him get tuned
He's
up
gonna
and get
warm it
ready to
up.
go.
He's gonna warm it up. So, you was asking him if he had ever known who the Dillards was, and if he'd ever watched the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, the Darlings.
The Darlings. Actually,
Yeah.
it was the Dillards. The Dillards were the
Right.
characters, the Darlings.
I know who the Dillards are.
Yeah.
They
see?
played the Darlings.
They played the Darlings.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Dillards.
don't know that.
The Dillards
Yeah.
played the Darlings, and of course, every time Barney and Andy would go out there to the cabin, they, the number one song they had to play themselves "Little Dooley."
Now Dooley was a good old man, he lived below the mill. Dooley had 2 daughters and a 40-gallon still. One gal watched the boiler, the other watched the spout. And Mama corked the bottles when old Dooley fetched them out. Dooley slipping up the holler, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. The revenuers came for him slipping through the woods, but Dooley kept behind them all and never lost his goods. Now Dooley was a trader, when into town he'd come, sugar by the bushel and molasses by the drum. Dooley slipping up the holler, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. Now I remember very well the day old Dooley died. The women folk looked sorry and the men stood around and cried. Now Dooley's on the mountain, he lies there all alone. They put a jug beside him and a barrel for a stone. Dooley slipping up a holler, Dooley trying to make a dollar. Dooley, give me a swaller and I'll pay you back someday. And I'll pay you back someday.
Hey, there's the applause built right in.
I like it.
So, of course, all you fans out there of the Andy Griffith Show, that sound quite familiar. So.
Yes.
But better than the recording, we have the an original right here in front of us who's going to play for us. So,
That's right.
what are you going to play?
This one is Mowbray Mountain Run. It's my first debut single. I wrote it in 2019, released it in June 30th of 2019, I believe, and it's available everywhere that you can purchase or stream music online.
And the video is awesome.
Oh yeah, the video is on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And the rattlesnake in the video was not fake.
That was a cottonmouth.
Oh, it was a cottonmouth,
It was
okay.
real. It just happened to be there.
Oh, perfect timing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Tiki Man Radio and Tropical Country debut of Slaten Dooley.
Awesome job.
That is awesome.
That was amazing.
How long did it take you to, I guess, compose that?
That song had been rattling around in my head for probably a year while I was out gigging. And when there was a lull in my shows and stuff, I sat down and finally recorded it.
The pick and rhythm, you just come up with a pick and rhythm on that?
Yeah.
Just
all in my head.
Just floated around your head? And
Yeah, it was something. I used to play it for sound checks and stuff like that, and it just kind of fell together.
Well, that is awesome. And like I said, the video, if you have not checked out Slaten's YouTube page, the video for that is it's beautiful. Where was that video shot at?
That was shot in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee, North Chickamauga Creek Gorge.
That is absolutely beautiful. Yep. I thought it was actually the Ocoee.
I did too.
So it kind of reminded me of that.
It looks a lot like it.
Yeah, and we haven't been down that way, so we're going to have to check that area out for sure then. So because Laura Lou loves the Ocoee and goes up there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm there all the time. We'll be happy to have you.
All right. We will take you up on that.
Don't threaten us with a good
That's
time.
right.
Just don't get my camping spot is all I can say.
He said he kind of self-described himself as a river rat, and I'm like, he's our kind of people.
That's right.
So we like to spend our summers also floating down the river on the tube.
Oh, yeah.
Drinking some beers.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. I mean, you have your alcohol, your coolers, your swim trunks.
That's right.
And water, you know.
And what else do you need?
not much.
Nothing.
If you've got all that, yeah.
Tikimanradio.
You got all that, you're set, no matter where you're at.
I tell you, whenever we're out floating down the river, we are definitely have our Tikimanradio streaming for sure.
Yeah.
It's just a must-have.
Because you and Seaborn, y'all are constantly going to Coy.
We just got back this weekend, actually.
Yeah. They went on a camp trip, took their bikes.
Yeah,
their dirt bikes. And
we do moto camping. We have dual sport motorcycles. Me, my buddy Seaborn, and my buddy Gus, we all have identical bikes. So we can part swap and everything, and we have saddlebags, so we'll throw camping hammocks in there and stuff like that, and we just have a good old time for a couple of days.
Gosh.
That sounds like a good time.
Will you give my husband some lessons on spontaneity? and just... And I don't mean in that way before y'all get nasty. I just mean...
we're 50.
Oh,
it's
listen.
like this. And
I am...
it has been trained in me since I was a little lad.
Yeah.
You know, when I was just a little kid and I was in Scouts, and then, I went from the Cub Sprouts to the Boy Scouts. What's the motto? Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Listen.
So, I was always taught to be prepared. Then I go in the military. What do you got to do? You got to hurry up and wait and be prepared.
Right.
Be prepared.
So for you to just want me to just go, okay, throw stuff in the car, take off. No, it requires planning and to execute. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
You just throw some crap in the car.
Hey, you won't believe what my method is.
What?
I always wait till very last minute to pack.
Yes.
And the reason why is if I pack early, I often forget stuff. If I wait until last minute, but still allow enough time where I'm not rushing, I'm more meticulous, and I've been thinking about it all week, and I don't forget anything.
See?
That's a 30-year-old mind versus a 50-year-old mind.
I just think him and Laura Lou are related somehow.
We might be.
They may be. I mean, because, she does come from the hillbillies of Tennessee, so there could be some family lineage right there.
That is true.
So
that is true.
Yeah, you can't swing a dead cat around here without hitting kinfolk.
No, you can't.
I don't think I've ever heard anything more southern than that.
Yeah, can't sling a dead cat and hit one.
Oh my gosh,
I love it.
We got two of these Goldens in here tonight, it seems like.
I know.
He's a little sharper than I am.
Are you challenging me, sir?
The duel has been set.
It has. And we got to thank the Goldens because the Goldens introduced us to this fellow over here. So thank you.
Yes.
Yep.
So
actually, I guess the thanks would go to Claudia's son, Blaine, because
Blaine did bring him over. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So of course, we were excited to the independent artists. That was one reason why we wanted to do a country show, is so we could start we could promote a little bit of the independent country artists. And like I said, we play some of the signed artists, we play some of the coastal artists that have a little bit of country flair to them, but introduce the listeners to some new music that they may not have had the opportunity to hear before. So, because I don't see, probably, going down to the beach or going down to Key West was, on your board of things where you had to play, was it?
That's an awful long drive.
Well, hey, we're going in November. Y'all are welcome to join.
Well,
Yeah.
let's book it.
All right.
Let's make it happen.
All right. We'll do some talking.
All right. So, is there anybody else out there we need to be saying hello to?
There is. I want to
All
say
right.
hello to Mr. Kurt Fortmeyer.
Kurt Fortmeyer,
He is out
hello.
there
Thank
listening.
you for tuning into the show. Kurt is actually going to be our guest next week.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about a little bit more about him later on here toward the end of the show. But give you a little teaser of what you're going to hear next week. So, but looking forward for him to join us next week.
Yeah, so it was nice to meet you yesterday.
Absolutely.
Z&G patio.
Z&G Patio
Hey,
is
David.
out there, yes.
David and Gina are
David
good
and Gina are
friends
out
up
there.
there in the western part of Tennessee.
Yep, we got Scott from Power Hog Audio. He's out there. He's listening. Hello, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, nice to have you aboard and listening to us here. And I apologize ahead of time for Golden.
He said they broke the mold when they made me. I said it's because it was a bad design. and our sponsors out there.
Yeah, JBL Legends Travel.
Hey, hello
Hey, Joe.
to Joe Leo of JBL Legends Travel.
We love Joe.
Yes, Joe is.
He's a musician himself.
He
Yes.
is a singer, yeah.
Yes, JBL Travel. We shared the story. Well, he shared the story when we had him on the show that the JBL actually stand for Jukebox Legends, which was his group. So,
Yeah.
The Jukebox Legends, yeah.
yeah. So of course, out of that came JBL Legends Travel. So we are glad that they are on board. And like I said in the earlier show, in case you just wasn't listening, do not trust your vacation to just anyone. Trust the professionals at JBL Legends Travel because they will take care of you. They are one call away from anywhere you want to go. And I know I teased this on the Sunday show, and I'm going to give you a little secret right now. When you call them and you tell them that you heard about them on Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, you will get $100 off any vacation of your choice, 5 days or longer. So that is a special deal only to the people that's listening to this show.
Think
That's
about
right.
how
So-
much fun you could have with an extra $100.
Everybody
Oh,
could use an
yeah.
extra $100 in the
I know
pocket.
I
So thank you to Joe and JBL Legends for making that possible.
Absolutely. And a big thank you to them as well. They did help JT and Giraffe book their honeymoon.
So
huge
yes,
thank you.
because they do specialize in all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, Disney trips, you name it. I'm pretty sure they can help you out with it. So do not hesitate to give them a call. So-
Sorry. I'm over here.
What are you doing?
Golden's got too much temptation in front of him. That's all I'm saying.
Am I going to take that jug away
He's
from
just sniffing. Slaten's helping you out over there.
Some good old
That's-
Copper Run apple
Does that stuff burn clear?
brandy. Yes.
you? White
No,
lightning.
blue and clear.
Kerosene.
Yeah,
That's
tasty.
what I say.
That tastes like corn.
Hey, I'm going to warn you. You may have to put the training wheels on that chair over there in a
I'm
little bit.
You know,
Braces. Get the maintenance. Call maintenance.
instead of waiting in the
Call hippie chick stared at me. Oh.
Hippie chick staring out through the window.
Shaking her head, going, "Oh no!"
I don't know what you speak
instead
of.
of waiting in line for gasoline, you can just pour that right
That's
in the tank.
right.
That's what I've been waiting on.
What gas shortage?
Yeah, there's none
Exactly.
here.
There ain't no gas
There's no
shortage.
gas shortage
There is
here.
no war in Bossing Say.
No.
Sorry, that's a 90s kid reference.
Well, we'll
Listen,
forgive
I
you
was
for that.
having kids
You'll have
in
to
the
forgive me.
Yes.
90s.
Somebody in the chat might recognize
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't pick up on it. It goes, my daughter's, she's 20, she's about to turn 25.
She knows the
so
reference most likely.
Yeah.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure I probably have heard
For
it.
the
Just-
for the folks listening, that's from a show called Avatar: The Last Airbender,
Oh.
yeah.
and that quote comes from a part where they go to this town, and there's a war going on, and their government denies there's a war going on. So every time you try to acknowledge the war, they say, "There is no war in Bossing Say."
There's a war in this bottle, though.
You got that right.
Mrs.
help
Golden,
me.
we may
Help
need you
me.
in a little bit.
Here, Mama Golden.
Yeah. Because
I like that.
Get the hand trucks.
Mama Golden.
Get the hand trucks.
Listen, the last time, poor Golden, did you happen to see the what was it?
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo
Our Cinco
show?
de Mayo show. It
I
kind
didn't
of
see
went.
that one, no.
It went
Oh.
off the rails.
Listen, I was in Ohio for my daughter's wedding.
She get pretty lit.
No, these guys did.
No,
It was.
I did not. I did not.
You'll have to go back and watch
I
it
did.
on YouTube. All I know is Danny had a drill and was in here fixing microphones and chairs and all kinds of stuff while I
At
was.
one point in time, while music was playing,
During the show.
Golden was on the maracas and Danny was on the daggone DeWalt drill.
Yes, they had their big old sombreros. Well, Golden had his wee little baby sombrero.
And it was all the Tiki
Tiny
Man's
little
fault.
cowboy hat. It's actually Blaine's cowboy
Yeah.
hat from when he was a wee child.
It was all the Tiki Man's fault because it all started with margaritas.
Yeah,
all started
So-
with margaritas.
it was all downhill from there.
That's right, little Jose Cuervo kind of
I can't
came up
drink
and
tequila.
bit your butt.
Neither can
Can't do it.
Golden, apparently.
Blame it on Jose.
I'll break out in a bad case of handcuffs.
Oh my
Break out
gosh,
handcuffs.
I've never heard that one.
He
That-
really
that-
is one of us.
I'm full of them.
You know how many times I've heard ignorance is no excuse from the law, son.
I think I have said that a time or two.
Yeah, only on the other side of the handcuffs.
I didn't know I couldn't do that. Ignorance is no excuse from the law, son.
No, actually, I'd always said that, ignorance is not affirmative defense.
Oh, is that what you think? Okay.
That-
Well, you're northern.
Well,
So you're from Ohio, so yeah,
Well, yeah,
vernacular's a little different.
that is the legal terminology.
Oh yeah,
Legal schmeagle.
That's how a professional would say it.
right. We don't have many of those in Jasper in the '80s. We didn't have.
I
Many
know
of
it's hard to believe at one point in time I was a professional. So
You was a professional.
I was a professional. I don't know what you'd call it.
A professional with the handcuffs.
Hey now,
cuffing and stuffing.
you don't.
Were you LEO?
Oh,
Just call him Roscoe. Yes,
No
sir.
joke.
Pico
I
train.
just got that one.
Yeah, she was taken into a naughty place.
Yeah, the moonshine's
So-
already dulling my senses. So.
I tried to keep it. I tried to keep it a secret, but yeah, I actually was
The
a police
secret is
officer. Police officer for 22 years. So.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right. He'll never.
It's all
repeat
good.
it.
I'm well long retired and completely out of my jurisdiction.
That's right.
Far, far away.
Far, far away.
And happy about it.
Yeah, absolutely. You couldn't pay me to want to be. My hats off to the guys out there
Absolutely.
that do the job, but you could not pay me to do the job anymore.
Yeah.
I was glad I got out of it in 2016, and because I was also a paramedic, also because
They usually go hand in hand. With
Yeah,
Yeah.
young
yeah.
men
So,
entering that.
And
yeah,
neither
that
one of them making
In
enough
smaller
money to
towns.
only
No.
have the
They
one
really are.
job.
No.
So
I've
So-
looked into it. It's ridiculous how
Yeah.
little they get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did the EMS for full time for 18 years, and then the EMS for 22, and did them both at the same time. So kind of crazy, but
yeah.
now we're doing radio.
You didn't sleep at all.
And listen,
No,
I get
I don't guess you do sleep at all when you work.
No.
When you work like
He
that.
really
No,
didn't.
Sleep when you can.
I didn't. I would literally when I was doing both jobs at the same time. I worked day shift at the police department. So I worked 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. I would get off on Friday. I would get off at 3 p.m. I'd go home, take a shower, put on my new uniform, go into my second job at 8 p.m. and work a 24-hour shift.
And hope nobody got hurt. Hope nobody
Right.
called in.
So, because they're at the time when I was doing both, 36 hours a week was considered full time. So I do 24 on, 12 off, 12 on, and then back to my full time job. So,
No offense,
so
but if I end up in the ambulance, I don't want the EMT or paramedic working on me to be on a 40-hour no sleep
Right.
bender.
well,
Or name
Right.
there are some places that's exactly what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because long shifts are just a part of the job,
Yeah, it
and
is.
unfortunately, the getting more and more people to get into the field is getting a little more difficult. So
Adrenaline is a hell of a thing.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
hell of a chemical in your body.
you can be dragging tired, but let me tell you, the moment the tones go off, you get that adrenaline surge, and you're out. You're on the road and trucking and going to God knows what.
Then when you come down, you really come down hard. I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. I would.
He would just crash.
Yeah, I would. After a shift, I'd come home and yeah, I was done. So I would crash because even the story of that firefighters and EMTs and stuff that they're sleeping. They're at the station sleeping. Well, let me tell you what. Yes, you could walk into a station at noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon and see somebody sacked out in a recliner sleeping. But what people didn't take in consideration that same person who's sleeping at 1 o'clock in the afternoon may be running their butt off from about 8 p.m. until 7 o'clock that following morning.
Yeah.
So that that 30-minute, 1 hour power nap that they got in a recliner may be all that they're going to get for that 24-hour cycle. So sometimes it's kind of a little misunderstood. So. And sometimes it was kind of hard to get our bosses to understand that.
You got to sleep when you can.
There's just something about that. When you go into administration, you kind of forget that important little factor.
I think there's a lot of administrative positions that forget where they started.
Yes.
And what it's like on the ground floor, no matter where you're at.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right.
So, what song are we going to play?
Enough talking shop.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
See what you started?
I know.
There's always
right.
one moment
We love the sound of our own voice.
or 5 moments during the show where it just completely goes off the rails and we got to...
Mama Golden's going to ground me.
She might.
Make you pick your own switch.
Well, you were talking before. We were talking about music and everything before the show. And until you said it, I did not realize that bluegrass music has their own version of Freebird.
Yes. Any song from the Oh Brother Where Art Thou film is the bluegrass version of Freebird.
Do you really get people yelling that when you're playing?
Every show.
Really?
Every show.
And it's $100.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
If you write it on a crisp $100 bill and put it in the tent bucket, we will play the long version. But generally speaking, it's kind of a taboo.
Listen, I'm glad you said that because I would be the idiot. Like, play the song.
I mean, it's innocent. Most people, they don't mean no harm. They're drunk, want to hear it.
Well, and I think that's probably...
And they're trying to relate with the artist, too. Like,
Right.
I know a song.
Yeah.
So
that was such a popular film that I think it's one of those things where that might be the only time they've ever listened to bluegrass.
That might have been their exposure to bluegrass,
Exactly.
period. And I understand that, and I'll still play it. It's all joking and everything, but it does get a little old.
Oh, I bet. I have an artist friend who every single show when he would say, if anybody wants to hear anything, let me know, and they would yell Freebird. He's like, I am not playing that damn song.
For all the folks out there not well versed in bluegrass, but you like Oh Brother Where Art Thou, now let me let you in on a little secret. The man that did the singing voice for George Clooney is Dan Tyminski. Dan Tyminski is if I'm not mistaken, he's a Grammy Award-winning bluegrass musician, and he has so much great music out there. If you like the Oh Brother Where Art Thou music, listen to Allison Krauss and Union Station.
Yes.
And Dan Tyminski.
Dan Tyminski, I did
Jerry
not know
Douglas,
that one.
all them. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little disappointed because that was going to be my request for tonight. Was can you play a little Soggy Bottom Boys, or something like that? But
Cost you $100.
Hey, I got a better idea.
$100.
I'll go ahead and I'll save him.
In constant sorrow all through his day, I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my day. I bid farewell to old Kentucky, the place where I was born and raised, the place where he was born and raised. For 6 long years I've been in trouble, no pleasure here on earth I found. For in this world I'm bound
face you never will see no more. But there is one promise that is given. I'll meet you on God's golden shore. He'll meet you on God's golden shore.
When I was young and in my prime, I left my home in Caroline. Now all I do is sit and pine for all those folks I left behind. I got the Blue Ridge Mountain Blues, and I stand right here to say my grip is packed to travel and I'm back to ramble to my Blue Ridge far away. I'm gonna stay right by my pa. I'm gonna do right by my mom. I'll hang around the cabin door. No work or worry anymore. I got the Blue Ridge Mountain Blues. Gonna see my old oak tree. Gonna hunt the possum with a corncob blossom in my Blue Ridge far away. There we go. I see a haze of snowy white. I see a window with light. I seem to hear them both decide. Where is my wandering boy tonight? I got the Blue Ridge Mountain Blues, and I stand right here to say every day I'm counting till I climb that mountain in my Blue Ridge far away. I got the Blue Ridge Mountain Blues. Gonna see my old oak tree. Gonna hunt the possum with a corncob blossom in my Blue Ridge far away. Mr. Earl. Everybody.
Oh, little Earl Scruggs. How about that? Little Blue Mountain Blues.
Listen, I don't know
Blue
if
Ridge
there's
Mountain
anybody
Blues.
better than Earl Scruggs. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you know, you just can't do can't do a bluegrass show without
No.
little Earl Scruggs.
That's what last night when he was looking through music. Now, he was relying on me because I grew up the hillbilly. So I'm telling him all these people. He's like, "Can you tell me somebody that's alive? Seriously." I'm like, "Well, I grew up like,
like,
I'm
come
old.
on.
These people were alive when I was listening to it." Yeah. So he's in the dining room last night listening to music, yelling at me. Seriously.
Yeah, and then
Is there anybody that's still
and then
here?
I'm like, can you do me a favor? Just give me some bluegrass songs, and then I'll search the songs and
I
try to
don't know
find
songs.
either a more current artist or an independent artist that has covered the song. And she just keep rattling off, artists.
I'm like, anything by this person, anything by this person.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, that really helps me out. Thanks.
He's like, I said song. So we're in the dining room fighting over the banjo music last night.
I'm like, What? Don't you understand the difference between a song and an artist? I say, give me
But
a
I don't
song,
know
and she
the
kept giving me
song.
artists, and and I'm like, I'm oblivious to some of the artists that you were just rattling on.
I
I'm
know.
glad my jug wasn't at y'all's house. It would have been bad.
So, like I said,
Listen,
I'm not
Alicia.
gonna lie. Bluegrass music is so far out of my comfort zone. It isn't
It
funny.
is. Well, see, I grew up listening to bluegrass and the good old, Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard and all those folks with the old time country. And then, which I hated when I was young. Now I love it all. But then I hit teenage years, and then I was into the hair bands.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, the 80s hair bands, there's nothing like it. So then I get into the hair bands. And then I hit 21 and was going to the clubs and got into a little bit of the dance music. And then I kind of came back around to country and bluegrass stuff. So
Yeah,
I've got a wide
And
variety.
when you're going clubbing and got into the dance music, who was playing that music?
That'd be you.
That'd have been me. Yeah, I did the thumping stuff. I just didn't do the wiki woo crap.
Wiki wiki woo with the beat dog.
That's the official term, thumping or wiki woo.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
thumping or wiki woo. But
Yeah, that's what DJ FX did. I think DJ FX did the same thing. He might have been a wiki wiki woo. I don't know.
But yeah, like I said, my music. I was tortured when I was a kid to Dolly Parton,
That is so
Conway
not
Twitty,
torture. It
Loretta
was when
Lynn.
we were
Are
young.
you saying you don't like to work 9 to 5?
No.
That's the gospel.
I was tortured with that when I was a kid. So of course, when I first, my first cassette. Actually, I'm gonna lie.
Was it an 8-track?
Yes,
Don't lie.
my first 8-track that I ever bought was actually Kiss.
You better like those 4 songs together.
Right?
So I bought, and it was at a yard sale. I picked up Kiss Destroyer album, and I picked up the Eagles Hotel California.
Oh.
And I had those two on 8-track tape because, of course, when I was a kid, I wanted, parents like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I want a boom box.
Oh, yeah.
They got me an 8-track player boom box with one speaker.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, this is not what I wanted.
Had to wedge the matchbook beside the 8-track so it wouldn't drag.
Right?
So,
Yeah.
so then, of course, couple years went by, and I bought myself a little mini boom box.
Right.
And then my first cassette that I bought with that, because it was big, was the Rocky soundtrack.
Oh, with Survivor.
With Survivor.
Survivor
yeah.
was my
So-
favorite.
And then I'm like, hey, I like this. And then a few more years, then I met a guy at school who had all this DJ equipment. I got involved with him, and we started doing some DJ gigs, and then started doing a little bit on my own. And then
Look at you now.
So
That's right.
Got into the old, the top 40, the hip hop, and things like that.
The
What's
boom
that?
boom
And then
kind, not the wiki wiki woo kind.
I did not come around to country music actually until the 90s.
With the king. Well, not the king.
No.
But-
when I discovered Garth Brooks,
Yeah.
I started gravitating back over to country music, and then from there I just Alan Jackson came out about that time, and so I started gravitating again. I'm getting older.
Right.
So I started gravitating and listening to some of that newer country, and then with that, I grew a love of the older country.
Yeah.
So
It'll do it to you.
kind of
Yeah.
came around a little full circle that way. So.
Speaking of that, not that he's listening, but the king himself, Mr. George Strait.
It's his birthday.
If I had
today.
a hat, I'd take it off.
That's right. That's right.
King George's birthday. How old is he?
Listen, I don't know.
You don't know.
He still looks good. That's all I know.
I think I saw somewhere that he may be 69. Does that sound right?
He might be.
He might be. I don't know.
He's retired, semi-retired.
Well, yeah, he retired from touring, and the next thing you know, he's got a new album out. And,
That's how it goes.
yeah.
Touring again.
Yep.
I'll tell you one
just
thing.
can't get away.
I guarantee that his jeans and his button-ups are still starched.
They probably are, and they probably don't even. They're not even on a hanger. They're just standing in his closet.
Probably. Yeah, they probably stand on their own.
For sure. So, what's
Mr.
everybody?
Scott Dyer said he is 69.
He is 69.
Yes,
hey,
you're
thanks,
right.
thanks for that validation there, Scott. And again, I got to give a shout out to Scott. It was great getting to spend the weekend with him last
Yes.
week and having
That
him
was
on the
awesome.
Sunday show.
It was awesome. It was
you
great
know,
to meet him finally.
There's
in
Wonderful
person.
gifts. The wonderful
Oh,
gifts
the
he
gifts.
brought.
Yes,
Listen.
I'm going to tell you what. He brought us some fantastic gifts. We actually now have, courtesy of Scotty Chill, we have Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou stickers. So
Let us know if you want
Let
one.
us know.
Send us a message.
send us a message, give us your address, and we'll drop one in the mail for you.
Absolutely.
Michelle Myers, I already got her request. I got to drop it in the mail. I kind of dropped the ball that, the girl in the office didn't take care of that. So because
Way to go.
well, the girl in the
I
office
know.
didn't take care of it because I forgot to tell her.
The girl in the office didn't know, but we
So
will take care of it.
I'll let the girl in the office out of it. But thank you very much, Scott, for that.
Yes, and we are giving away Scotty Chill stickers. Tiki
Get out of here! Just get out of here!
Anybody that's here tonight gets a free. Would you like a Scotty Chill sticker?
Sure, I'll take a sticker.
If I haven't said it once, I'll say it again. The Tiki Man's an ass.
That'll hold my bumper
Scotty
on right
Chill,
there.
Friday nights, all that good stuff.
So I'm surprised you didn't point out that his is like 4 times the size of the ones he got us.
On that note, he's out.
Oh, we were just joking.
Clearly, it's a different marketing budget.
It is.
Exactly.
It is.
Clearly.
That is exactly
You know,
it.
if people didn't think, they would think that we didn't get along.
Oh, I know.
And I'm gonna tell you what, we love Scott to death. We had a great time with him.
We really
And,
did. He even participated in the karaoke.
He did. We had, karaoke broke out, and he was up there singing. So, and I tell you what, I didn't realize
That was singing.
he is, well, but he's a tall dude.
He is.
He
The
is
poor
a
guy
dog,
kept
yeah.
smacking his
I-
head off the tiki
I never
bar.
felt
It
so
was
short in my
awful.
life. So, but for those of you that they're like, huh? Scotty Chill, he is the host of Island Vibes here on Tiki Man Radio every Friday night from 7 to 9 p.m. So you don't want to miss that. Again, it streams on the radio. Can't watch it on video yet. I think he may be working on that, but
Maybe.
but
It's now available on replay.
it is
if you
now
missed the
available
show.
on replay on SoundCloud.
But it's much better at the time.
Oh yeah, because I'm going to tell you what. You want to talk about somebody? I once said this about your daughter,
Mm-hmm.
but I think it also applies to Scotty Chill as well.
Okay.
Is that well, I always told Alicia that the only thing more bipolar than her was her selections in music.
That is true.
Because that kid's the only one. I took a road trip with her to Ohio, and in one song I'm listening to Loretta Lynn, and we go from Loretta Lynn to Cardi B. So
yeah,
and
I
that's-
raised her right. What can I say?
Yeah, no, well, not,
Well,
not her
minus the
listening to
Cardi
that,
B, I had
that
nothing
crap.
in that,
But I say that because Scotty Chill will give you a wide variety of music. It's you just never know where he's going to go next with that. Which
And he said he's got a rockin' show lined up for this
ooh,
Friday,
a
so get
rockin'
ready.
show.
Yeah.
All right, I like that.
Can't wait to tune in.
Yeah. So what I want to know is you ready to play another one?
Sure.
I think people are done hearing us talk. They just want to hear you pick.
You want a drink? You want a swig?
So,
Not yet. 'Cause I got to sing after this.
Right on.
Trust me.
Clear the palate.
For the listeners' sake, hang on a second.
all right.
Wait a minute.
So
Wait a
while he
minute.
grabs his banjo there, we'll let him get strapped up there and
Yeah.
everything. But we're glad everybody is chiming in and watching tonight here on Tiki Man Radio. And a
Yeah.
reminder, our show is brought to you by JBL Legendstravel.
And he wants a sticker.
He will get a sticker.
Absolutely.
He'll actually get a.
You get a sticker.
He's gonna
He'll get a few stickers.
He's gonna get a few stickers. You get a sticker. You get a sticker. Sticker for you. Sticker for you.
That's right.
But don't
and
let-
Miss Patty Campbell's out there. She wants a sticker
Oh,
as
she
well.
will get
hey,
one
Patty.
too. Just send us the addresses and
Yeah,
everything.
private
but,
message us. Please
But
don't post
definitely,
it live.
don't trust your vacation to anybody. Reach out to folks there at Legends Travel, and also streaming live here on YouTube tonight, courtesy of the MFG Tropical Live Cam. If you are an independent artist and you want somebody to get a hold of your music and take it to the next level, reach out to the folks at MFG Records and see what they can do for you. All right, let me get switched back over here in the camera. And let's get this little background noise picked off.
We're
and,
going to try to keep our hands and heads out of the way this time.
Yeah, try to do that this time. So, all right, everybody. Another original by Slaten Dooley.
Well, technically, this one's actually a cover.
Oh, it is. Okay.
It's my rendition of Cripple Creek,
All
which is
right.
available
Love this song.
everywhere on the internet, pretty much.
All right. Awesome.
Here we go.
That boy can pick.
That was sweet.
Well, thank you.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Even the fans out in the studio are out there clapping.
We've got a crowd here tonight.
Yes, we do. Hello to everyone out there. I believe your folks stopped by.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mama and Daddy.
Yeah, so that's nice of them to stop by, and of course they are very supportive of you. So
Yep.
They're
that's
really
good.
super. This is the first time we've gotten to meet them. They are super sweet people, and apparently they're big Key West fans. And
Oh, yeah. They were parrot heads back since the 90s. Well, probably since before I was born. I was born in 92, so who knows.
God,
But since...
I had my daughter in '93. I'm
Yeah.
old enough to be your mama.
Oh, it's okay.
I have two daughters
It's
that
gonna
are
be fine.
older than you. My oldest daughter was born in '90, and my second one was born in '91. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yep.
yeah, they're super sweet. They have their own business going too, right?
Yep. They're prospectors. They go prospecting for rocks, gems, and minerals, and they do the polishing and cutting and all that stuff, and they sell jewelry.
That is amazing.
They originally, the basement of their house here in Harrison, Tennessee, they made a tiki bar very similar to this. It was all decked out in tropical stuff, and as the years have gone on, they turned it into a rock shop. So now you can come shop in person.
Nice.
Tiki Rock Shop.
Are they members of the conchfishnation?
I'm not certain.
Oh, we got to ask them.
Well, because of course the Tikiman Radio is the official radio station of the Conchfish Nation.
Yeah.
And damn proud that we are. So
Yeah.
and we're going to be getting ready to travel down in November for the Tikiman Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key Westbound, the first week in November. So we're going to get to meet all the conchfish that's going to be hanging out down there, and all of our good friends that we've made down in Key West.
And we're Key West virgins,
Mayor.
so it ought to
yes,
be fun.
we've never been to Key West.
What?
So, no.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll love it.
No.
Are y'all
excited.
going to stay in Key West
Yes.
proper?
Yes.
Well, it's actually us and the Goldens.
Yes, we're all going down together, and
Get used to the sound of two-stroke scooters, because you're going to hear that the entire time you're there.
so that is the week when the radio station goes on the road. So that will be running. I believe there's 50 plus artists scheduled over the course of those 4 days. So
Well, we have some folks chiming in wanting to know what the name of the company is that your parents have, and is there a website that we can go look at online?
To my knowledge, it is Dooley's Rocks, Gems, and Minerals, and you can contact them by the same title on Facebook.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
I think at one time my mom was on Pinterest, but I don't know if she's still there.
Okay.
But
awesome.
Well, we might have to. We'll check it out in a little more detail when we go on break, and we'll come back and let y'all know for sure. We'll type it in.
Right.
But they have a YouTube channel as well for it. So
Oh,
very
fabulous.
nice.
Go
Very
over,
nice.
go over and like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh, I need everybody to do that now. Everybody that's out there on the YouTube, to X out, close out, go give it.
Close out of the chat.
Yeah, go give us that thumbs up. 'Cause we needs that.
We need lots of them.
I'm
Go do it twice.
So, like you said, you also have a YouTube page. So, how do they find that?
Okay, so pay very close attention. My name is Slaten Dooley. That's spelled SLATEN DOOLEY, and I am on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram currently.
Okay.
Awesome. And they can catch all your music there. Where can they buy the music, though?
You can purchase or stream my music on your favorite platform. I use a distribution company that puts it everywhere. So I'm on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Apple Music. I think that's the same thing as iTunes. But I'm on Amazon. I'm everywhere. So just
He's
search
everywhere.
Slaten Dooley.
He's like Santa Claus.
Right now, I have 2 instrumental singles out. So I'm working on getting more music done. Just got to get my studio in order.
That's right.
So, how's the gigging working out for you? Are you starting to get back to normal? Because I know 2020
Yes.
was kind of rough.
It's
for
looking pretty
a lot of
busy.
artists. but,
2020 was a complete.
It was a shit show.
It was a shit show.
Shit show.
it's all right. You can
I'm
say
glad
it.
you said it first. But
I was gonna say.
but
I'm
since
sorry, Golden. I took the moment.
since then, there's been a great rebound effect. Chattanooga's opened up a lot. Now Cleveland, Tennessee, pretty much stayed open the entire time. So that's
Nice.
where I was
Yeah.
gigging about once a month through 2020. But now, we're playing in Chattanooga a lot more. I've got some. I'm booked every month through the summer so far.
That's
not
awesome.
every weekend yet, but we're getting there.
That's awesome.
Good. And right now you're playing with, was it Zach Chastain?
Zach Chastain, yes.
Okay.
I play rhythm and banjo for him, and I sing harmonies. Just help him out. He's my music buddy, and he's
Sure.
a great guy. And
Awesome.
So go check out Zach Chastain.
We're definitely going to have to check him out and
think we can get
I'm
him in.
way ahead of
maybe
you.
get him in here on the show too.
Yeah, I'm way ahead of you.
Get him in here and bring you back too, because
both of them be great.
But just this weekend, Friday, we're playing at the Bus Bar in Ocoee, Tennessee.
I have always wanted to go there.
It's his show, Zach Chastain. I
Okay.
will be with him singing harmonies and playing banjo and guitar.
Okay.
And Saturday, I'm playing at Tebow's Tavern in Cleveland, Tennessee. That's my show. And me and my drummer Greg will be there. It's going to be an acoustic act. So.
Awesome.
I think we're gonna have a busy weekend.
I think
because
so.
she's just been looking for a reason to go up there to the bus bar.
Well, the cool thing about
every
the
time
bus
we go
bar,
past there, she's like, "I so want to go there."
That's Friday, right?
Yeah, the bus bar's Friday.
Bus
And the
bar's
cool
Friday.
thing about the bus bar is if you call in advance, you can book a campsite there. It's a campground as well.
Oh.
And it is super convenient.
Right? To just
to get
stumble
really
over
drunk,
there.
watching your favorite band, and just go right to the tent.
Stagger out to the tent.
Listen.
Wife's going to be in Daytona, so yeah.
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but
You want to go
Mama
camping?
Golden. Boy, has it been a few years since I heard that.
Yeah, that's kind of an inside joke, and we're not going to tell everybody on that one. Because when you
We're
have
not newlyweds anymore.
when you have
We don't go
kids, sometimes
camping a
you have
lot.
to talk in code. So when you're talking code,
I just remembered. No, I don't want to go camping with you.
That's a hard pass.
That's a hard no. Hard no.
All of a sudden, Golden just changed his mind, just like
Oh,
that.
come on, buddy.
Got my own tent.
You don't want to go camping?
Not with the locks of you.
Hang on,
Oh, my
I got
goodness.
two for that.
Oh.
I'm ready for another tune.
Are you?
Yeah.
Already?
Well, whenever.
You got extras with you?
I got one more in the can, ready to
He
go.
got one more. He got
Only
one.
only one more?
I mean, I got a 4-hour show worth of covers I can play.
You play whatever you
You
want.
play
you
whatever
feel
you want.
Y'all
How
wanna
about, can you do one more now and then one more
Yeah.
before we sign
do-
off?
Yeah, what do you want to hear?
Whatever you want to play.
Free bird.
I can't do it.
I'm joking. I'm
Well,
joking.
You mentioned you like Earl Scruggs, right?
Yes. My brother loves him.
Do you know Foggy Mountain Breakdown?
Yes.
Yes.
I can play that.
That's perfect.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
You let him get his extension nails
Now,
on.
I didn't
Right.
rehearse this one, so forgive me if I have any bobbles on this one.
Hey,
That's all right. We'll
like we
forgive
tell
you.
everybody, everything's unscripted.
Ah, messed up. There it is. Let's try that part again.
We won't really get you.
Like I say, I forgot that last part.
No, that was great.
That was,
Put me on the
that was
spot, why
awesome.
don't you?
I'm so sorry I did.
She does that to me all the time. All she has to do is ask me a question, and I'm on the spot because I don't know and I don't remember.
Well, that's what Michelle and them were yelling. You're off the rails. You're
Keep
off the
going.
rails.
She's like, keep
Yeah,
going.
now
Michelle's
she's like, keep going.
going.
I think so. They don't have to hear about our camping, but that's okay.
Here's
Hey,
our
Mama
producer.
Golden's in the house.
Producer.
We got a tactical reload here.
That's right.
Tactical reload.
And Jody
I'm
said
pinned down.
it was okay because now they all get free CDs. That's what he said.
Oh look! Here's an airstrike.
All you gotta do is email me at anonymous@yahoo.com. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
I was like, wow, that's really your email?
No, I don't have any CDs, but you can purchase my music on iTunes,
There you go.
Amazon, Google Play, all them places.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, do you have plans at any time actually working like on a full-length album or anything like that?
My next project is probably going to be a 5 to 6 song EP.
An EP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll probably go for a full-length album. So
Perfect.
I'm not making any promises, but a full-length album will probably somewhere in 2022 or 23.
Okay.
Something like that.
We're good.
So the EP is coming up in the next few months, hopefully.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, you got a full-time job.
I work 50 hours a week. Monday
More
through Friday.
than. I
Right.
knew he worked more than 40.
You're a machinist too, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm a machinist.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the company, but I work for a multi-billion-dollar company.
Okay.
And
I didn't know you. I didn't know you'd went into machining. I thought you were still in the printing business.
I was. I used to. Well, I'll give it a little shout out. I used to work for Paragon Printing in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I worked there for 7 years. Great company.
Okay.
And to broaden my horizons a little bit, I moved into machining with my father. I actually worked with him.
Okay,
Oh,
I know.
cool.
I know the company you work for.
So,
Yeah,
you,
I know the company
so you
work
work
for now.
that much. When do you find time to gig?
I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I just
mean,
make
my
it happen.
God.
I mean, the guy's busy, super busy.
I have literally packed my equipment and clothes into
Oh,
the car on a work day and go to the show, change clothes, no shower,
Yeah.
and get home 5 a.m.
Oh, well, and then get up and go to work next day?
I might use a vacation day for that one. but I've done it. It's,
Oh, wow.
you just got to figure it out sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, Jody Orr says that's okay. He'll use his fake mail at yahoo.com account. to email you. Gina Smith said she can just see Grammy hopping around with her jug while you're playing that.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
And Michelle is hooked. She loves your music.
And honestly, I've been playing for 14 years going
Yeah.
on now. And the reason I keep doing it is to make people happy. Like,
yeah, well,
he
you
does a
are
good
doing
job.
it tonight for
I've
sure.
gone through phases of burnout and regenerized about it and stuff like that. But the reason that's always kept me coming back to music is my mama.
Your mom.
Because she,
Way to go, Mom.
she is the one, her front porch light will be on, and she will be up waiting on my phone call after every single show.
Oh,
It's
really?
been like that for over a decade.
Oh, wow.
So Mom is definitely the biggest fan.
One of the biggest reasons I've never quit it, giving it up, is because of her. I like
Oh.
making her happy.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
We
See-
got a private show once.
Oh,
on,
really?
on the back porch. Well, him and a friend of mine, Chad Hedrick,
Yep.
they sat out and they picked and played, and it's pretty awesome.
There is nothing better than sitting around a fire with some good picking and grinning going on,
Barbecue
drinking
and
a beer.
I have,
Yep.
I have a feeling after this, the Tiki Man's going to have you be playing out there on the deck on the
Yeah.
Tiki Bar stage.
I'd be more than happy to.
On your weekends,
We
you
might
know.
have to plan.
We may have to have a
House
good,
concert.
a good old bluegrass hoedown back there.
Listen, we
So-
can do some clogging.
I can see the
Hippie
hippie
chick
chick
and I-
going,
oh,
yes!
yeah. Miss Claudia. Listen, last weekend, Mama Golden and Hippie Chick and I were out there, well, before the karaoke event. We were out there clogging away, listening to some good old Cotton Eye Joe. And I don't even remember what all we played now, some Alabama stuff.
Was it the disco remix?
No, sir. No, sir. But actually,
Disco
listen.
remix.
That exists.
It does.
Oh, it really does.
It really
Okay.
does, yes.
Oh, wow.
I got a
Bluegrass
funny story
karaoke.
about that song. So there's a venue in Knoxville, Tennessee called Cotton Eye Joe.
Yes.
Right.
And food for thought for any musicians that might be listening out there. If you ever book a show that would otherwise would have been a line dancing day, you're going to have a whole floor full of pissed off line dancers wondering where their Cotton Eye Joe music is.
Really?
Yeah, that's the thing. Found out the hard way. Wow. But yeah, they blare that song constantly in that joint.
Oh wow.
Do they play the original or the
disco remix?
The disco remix.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and they eat it up.
I'm not gonna lie. I played that remix several times because, of course, being a DJ,
they gotta hear it.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
constantly.
With enough of these, it sounds good.
Well, when you talk about covers and things like that, like I said, bluegrass music was not my thing, but I found some bluegrass music that I could really get into.
Oh, you did. That's right.
I did, because
I know where this is going.
Slaten, I apologize in advance.
Oh, come on.
No, it's actually pretty cool.
What would happen if one of the legendary rock bands of all time would have been a bluegrass band? What if Queen would have been bluegrass? And then Fat Bottom Girls sound like this.
Oh, you gonna take me home tonight?
AC Dixie.
AC Dixie.
Oh, down beside that rip bar line. Oh, you gonna let it all hang out. Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Skinny lad, never need no good for bad, but I knew love before I left my nursery. Left alone with Big Fat Fanny, she was such a naughty nanny. Hey, big woman, you made a bad boy out of me. Oh, you gonna take me home tonight? Oh, down beside that red fire line. Oh, you gonna let it all hang out. Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Yeah, Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round. I've been singing with my band, across the water, across the land. I've seen every blue-eyed floozy on the way. Yeah, but her beauty and her style went kind of smooth after a while. Take her to them lawless days every time. Oh, you gonna take me home tonight? Oh, down beside that red fire line. Oh, then you give it all you got. Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Yeah, Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round. I got stiffness in the bones. Ain't no beauty queens in this locality. Oh, but I still get my pleasure. Still got my greatest treasure. Hey, big woman, you done made a big man of me. Oh, you gonna take me home tonight? Oh, down beside that red fire line. Oh, you gonna let it all hang out. Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Yeah, Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Fat Bottom Girls, you don't get backs and ride them, y'all. Fat Bottom Girls. Fat Bottom Girls. Oh, let me ride with you one time. Fat Bottom Girls. Fat Bottom Girls. Yeah, yeah. Fat Bottom Girls. Fat Bottom Girls. Fat Bottom Girls.
All right, a little Hayseed Dixie. How about that?
Well, our producer's gone, so I can act a damn fool now.
Oh, she's gone. Uh-oh. And just like that, Laura Lou stepped out of the room, so it is just us guys. So now you, as soon as I said it, you knew exactly who this was.
Oh, yeah.
I've been listening to Hayseed Dixie since middle school, so very familiar. Very familiar.
They have a ton of covers. They have a ton of great music out there.
Yeah, I was looking and I discovered I couldn't decide which one I like the best to play.
You know, I love that one, and I love the I don't know, the one where they oink. Oink.
You know my favorite song they do?
Which one?
That would be TNT, by the way.
Yeah, TNT, yeah.
It's actually an original they did. It's called Poop in a Jar.
All right.
I'm not lying. That's a real song by Hayseed Dixie, and it's hilarious.
They're great.
Yeah, I during my research, I'm like, I could not believe that I found all these rock covers and pop covers in bluegrass form. And
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was Michael Jackson. I mean, Thriller in bluegrass. I mean, come on.
Mary Jane's Last Dance.
Yeah.
I've heard it redone. It's fantastic.
Hayseed Dixie does rock covers in bluegrass, and so does Iron Horse. Iron Horse sounds really good. They do Rocket Man. They do
I heard that. Yeah,
Metallica stuff. All kinds.
So I hear a rock and bluegrass blend. I'm like, I can get behind that. That I can do. So
It is really cool.
let me get you back on.
Sorry, I'm back, guys.
I turned your mic off because you left us.
I know,
You
I was-
abandoned us.
I was out there visiting with your parents. You made your mama cry out there, being
Aw.
all sweet.
Oh,
I know.
I didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to, Ma.
It was a happy cry. It's okay.
But, I mean, it's the truth.
Yeah.
So, sorry I made you cry.
It's heartfelt. It's heartfelt.
I love it. They're so funny out there.
so did anybody else dig that song like
They
I
all,
did?
everybody loved it.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
chatting out
So,
there.
'cause I digged it. So
And Jody Orr wants to know if there's a non-disco version. I'm assuming we're talking about
There is.
The
Cotton Eye
Joe.
Joe's. Yes.
Yeah, there is.
Yes.
We're going to experience that in a little bit, I think.
no,
No.
No?
No.
I'm
No.
so sad now.
no, because honestly, you're gonna give me hell for this, but
Uh-oh.
I listened to the straight up original version of that song. I didn't like it.
Is it the one where they're calling the square and telling you what to do?
I mean, well, because it was recorded so long ago.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
the quality
grainy and
was
broken.
bad.
Yeah, the audio quality was just.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So
Yeah.
I love the crack.
That
I
low-
love the crack.
That
Yeah.
lo-fi vinyl sound is cool.
yeah,
See?
I like it.
All right.
That's because he spent
Well, I
too many
can
years
I
as a
can
DJ
tell you,
doing the disco version.
and people will probably jump up and down over this because I had so many requests for different music.
We're not going to get to much
I
of it.
just can't fit it all into the
no,
show.
we never
Right.
do.
So-
Because we can't shut up.
So we will revisit bluegrass at a later date.
Oh, everybody's
So
good for it.
it
I'll tell
it
you.
will be another show later on.
Are you a fan of bluegrass? Like, seriously. Where are you at?
I am on the fence.
He appreciates.
I appreciate it.
If you're up
I'm
for
not going
it-
to say I'm a fan, but I appreciate it.
If you're up for it, I have some suggestions for some current gigging bluegrass bands, if you're interested.
Go and feel it.
And they're my influences right now.
Okay.
One would be Billy Strings. Mm-hmm. You need to look up Billy Strings. He's my age, and he is a monster on the flat top guitar. This isn't really pure bluegrass. It's more old-timey country sounding, but Tyler Childers.
Yes, I
Yes,
did.
we love Tyler
I
Childers.
listened to him.
Hell
yes.
of a singer-songwriter.
Yes.
Culture Wall.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that real low voice. He's from Canada. And Sturgill Simpson.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've heard
Okay.
Last
Sturgill
year,
Simpson. Yeah.
Last year he released 2 bluegrass albums titled "Cutting Grass" and "Cutting Grass Part 2." I think it was what it was, and he did bluegrass covers of his country songs and some bluegrass originals, and it's so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
There you go. There's your living.
I
bluegrass
do not
people.
like bluegrass music. Of course, because I joked because she took me to her family reunion when we first moved down here because her folks are from here.
He called it hillbilly hell.
I walk in. You walk in the hall, and there's guitars, banjos, stand-up basses.
Those are called doghouse basses. Sir.
See, there you go.
I even think there was somebody there that even had an accordion.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
Well, in the Appalachian
so-
Mountains, you got a lot of Scotch Irish and Cherokee, so
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get a lot of European influences in the bluegrass.
And that was one thing when I was doing my research. I'm like, God, that sounds really Irish.
Very Celtic.
And yes. Yeah, so I picked that up. So, yeah, I wasn't brought up on the bluegrass, but I've learned to appreciate it. And, hands down, I'm in amazement just to sit there and watch you pick.
Yeah.
Because I've always loved the sound of the banjo. because I'm not gonna lie.
I'll tell you what. If you take one camping with you, you'll be assured you won't be bothered by anybody.
It'd be like a set of bagpipes, wouldn't it?
You ain't kidding. And we really did. This past weekend, my buddy Gus, he took a Subaru and trailered his bike. He hauled my banjo out there, and I played it all weekend. It was fun.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, because deep down, I do love it, because one of my guilty pleasures when I was a kid, even though I said I hated it, one of my guilty pleasures was hee haw.
Yes.
Oh,
So
do you like Roy Clark?
Yeah, I love
man, he is
Roy
one of my
Clark,
heroes.
Yes.
So and it may have been because of the good-looking girls on there, and I was a hormonal young boy. That could have been that, but I definitely learned to appreciate the music and the comedy on there, and I always loved come on, the cornfield.
Hey, Grandpa, what's for dinner?
Well, where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone?
Then they went,
I've searched the world over and thought I found true love. You met another and you were gone.
Do you like String Bean?
Never heard of it.
You didn't hear String Bean? No. He was on Hee Haw, wasn't he?
String Bean. Maybe, okay, maybe.
He's the guy that wore the short pants with the long shirt, and it made him look like he was real long.
Oh, okay, yes.
He played the banjo. Yeah.
I guess I didn't know. I guess I didn't know his name. So
it's because you're too busy focusing on the girls.
Well,
Hey, those beehive haircuts will get you hot and bothered.
Scantily clad.
Well, I will tell you. On top, of also, talk to Roy Clark. The other half of that duo, Buck Owens.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, how about we play a little Buck Owens, huh?
The Bakersfield sound.
Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back. Then I'll roll in my sweet baby's arms. Well, I ain't gonna work on the railroad. I ain't gonna work on the farm. Hey, I'll lay around the shack till the mail train comes back and roll in my sweet baby's arms. Well, I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'll roll in my sweet baby's arms. Well, now where was you last Saturday night while I was laying in jail? Hey, walking the streets with another man wouldn't even go my bail. Well, I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'll roll in my sweet baby's arms. A beauty operator. Sister can weave and can spin. Hey, now daddy owns an interest in the old cotton gin. Watch that old money roll in. Well, I'm rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Rolling in my sweet baby's arms. Lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'll roll in my sweet baby's arms. Hey, we'll lay around the shack till the mail train comes back, and I'll roll in my sweet baby's arms.
All right, little Buck Owens rolling in my sweet baby's arms. All right, during that song playing, of course, the Tiki Man decided to.
B-Dawg got in trouble.
I got in trouble.
Have you got my mic? I don't believe you.
It does. His mic's not on. There you go.
Hello.
I had that on earlier.
Hot now.
All right, so what in the hell do you mean that you don't know who String Bean is? Okay, I mean,
I remember.
I'm with Dooley over here. Are you from here?
No, I'm not.
Okay, did y'all have sweet tea where you came from?
It's not as sweet as what you have down here.
Well, apparently so. I mean, String Bean is a legend. Okay, you need to go back and watch all the hee haw and all that good stuff.
I do.
A little show prep here.
How old were you before you ate a Crystal Burger?
Yeah, well, I grew up, when I started going to Crystals, they still had the mustard and ketchup bottles on the table.
That's old.
Oh, damn. You didn't have to say it like that.
Yeah, and to answer your question, I was 50 years old before I ate my first
50.
crystal.
Yep. Listen, so he didn't know string bean. He never had crystals.
I can't believe you over there drinking that.
I'm not.
He just sniffs it every once in a while.
Break out the tequila, he starts putting on his little bitty hat.
That's the communal hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's right.
That's what that is.
Well, you're doing
Fighting
a
the COVID.
fantastic job in here. I mean, there've been so many people chiming in tonight. I mean,
Absolutely.
what a great deal you're doing, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, we definitely enjoyed having you.
But
We've
you
got
know,
some requests for it, and we talked about. I'm going to put you on the spot.
I got a lot of
sorry.
hate mail though. With nobody knew who String Bean was, other than the guy that's in the studio here. But you know, but anyway,
Lord, I apologize.
Lord, I apologize. String Bean live forever. Yeah.
String Bean lives.
You need to eat some fried morel mushrooms and repent.
Yeah. Holy crap. When's the last time you had a fried green tomato?
Hey, when the heck did it become pick on the the host of the show?
Wait. Have you ever had a fried green tomato?
I have had a fried green tomato.
Do you like them?
I do like them.
Do you like them with sweet tea?
I like them with sweet tea, and as a matter of fact, I put mustard on my fried green tomatoes.
Oh my God.
He just ruined it.
Oh,
So-
I don't think so.
And my mama also made fried zucchini as well.
Fried zucchini.
is that
Fried
another thing
zucchini.
called gourds?
That's what Jamie. That'd be from the George family.
I used to call it.
The gourd relish, that zucchini relish, man.
When I was a kid,
yeah.
I used to call zucchini green squash or a good cucumber.
Or a good cucumber?
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
and of course, you pick on me, but
Me? Pick on you.
I brought down.
I love you.
It's a
I brought
shocker.
down my mama's sweet zucchini relish to you.
Oh my God!
And because you never heard of it, and I turned you onto
I
that.
gotta have that.
Come on.
I gotta know that how to do that.
Listen, his
for-
mama said if we supply the zucchini and the jars,
Done.
Yeah.
then she'll make some.
Done.
Then I just got to make a trip to Ohio to get it to her.
No, I'll ship it. I'll pay for
Pay
postage
shipping.
both ways. Me and Daniel pay postage both ways on that.
yeah.
That was
Well,
fantastic.
Well, I just String Bean live forever. That's all I got to say. And it just
Once he describes who String Bean, I'm like, oh,
his daddy and mama like to
that's
drop
what
their damn drink out there at the Tiki Bar when you said that.
You did it now.
He's like, you know who String Bean is? And he's like, I never heard of him. And I'm like, what the hell?
He's from Ohio. I mean,
We're damn Yankees.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was raised. I was called the damn Yankee of our family.
I don't know why.
I know, right? But my mom grew
Will somebody
up down
out
here.
there come to my rescue, please?
Listen, nope, they're jumping right on top. Yep. But we
Damn.
Scott Dyer said, I hope Slaten took B-Dawg's parking place.
Yeah. Scott, I was in here earlier trying to give your stickers away, and Dooley's got one of them right here, as
Sure
a matter
do.
of fact. So
That'll hold my bumper on right there.
why are y'all stickers so small?
Well, that ain't the first time I've been asked why something's so small.
2 words: marketing budget.
Yeah,
That's exactly
that's pretty
right.
much it. That's
And you
pretty
know
much
what?
it.
You know what I got to say?
What?
They were free.
That's right.
free 99.
That's right.
There's free 99.
That's right. So,
I'll get out of here. Anybody that stops by and reads the Morning Post, okay, I'm writing about a guy that's afraid to go downtown. So tune in for that tomorrow morning, and maybe you'll know who we're talking about, okay?
It ain't me, is it?
Got you.
no, I swear every day he writes a post that's about me.
No.
But
I may be tomorrow.
Well,
Could be tomorrow.
I strive to give you material, okay?
Yeah, well, you did. I strive to make the world a better place, and by God, you've helped me with that.
Cut so many lives.
That's right.
That's it. I quit.
Great job, man.
Thank you very much.
Oh my. Let me turn that mic off before he changes
Before he
his
comes
mind.
back.
Before he comes back. Well, when you talk about the bluegrass music, I know bluegrass music. I wasn't completely sheltered.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you the probably my introduction to bluegrass music actually was not hee-haw. But watching television though, I got my introduction to bluegrass. Because
Absolutely.
that's right. How about Little Beverly Hillbillies?
And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is the place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars. Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin, and they would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back again to this locality to have a heap in heaven of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is, set a spell, take your shoes off.
How about that? That was my introduction to bluegrass with the Beverly Hillbillies.
That's right. Listen, I used to love that show whenever I was younger, and I tried to watch it again the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not the same anymore. I don't know why.
Well, everything's in high def, and you try to watch that show.
Well, we become more cynical as we get older. So
well, the jokes just weren't as funny, but
that's exactly what it is. It's just everything's changed.
We've lost our sense of humor.
We
that
have,
is true.
As a society, we kind of have.
Yeah.
That is true.
So, here a little picking over here. You gonna play another one for us?
Sure. This is a original song I have never performed. Haven't recorded it.
The world premiere.
This is the first time it's ever been heard.
Nice.
Honestly, I didn't get to practice it except one time before the show. So anyway, this is a song I wrote this year. It's called "Breaking My Back," and ironically, I wrote it after I got my new job at the machine shop. So here we go. Hey, that's the wrong chord. Here we go. It's 3:30, I have red eyes. I didn't sleep worth a damn and I don't know why. But the car is warmed up, I filled my cup. I'm headed south on 58 and hellbound for work. I paid $20K down, need $20K more. If Sam will let me keep my money, I won't be here anymore. But I punch that clock, run my machines. I get to tugging on wrenches for the company. I'm working coal miner hours for gold miner pay. I gotta get some newer boots cause I use them every day. It might seem kinda rough, it's always kept me on track. I'm breaking my back. Time to clock out, and I'm headed home. I got a list of honeydews that I saved on my phone, and I'm working my way to that last line. The lack of free time I have, I may lose my mind. But when I finish up, I run to the shower. My wife is fixing us supper, and it'll be half an hour. It's just another day in this life of mine. I know the way things can go, it can change on a dime. I'm working coal miner hours for gold miner pay. I gotta get some newer boots cause I use them every day. It might seem kinda rough, but it's always kept me on track. Well, I'm breaking my back. Kept me on track. I'm working coal miners hours for coal miner pay. I gotta get some newer boots cause I use them every day. It might seem kinda rough, but it's always kept me on track. I'm breaking my back. It's 3:30, I have red eyes. I didn't sleep worth a damn and I don't know why.
That was
awesome.
freaking awesome.
That blew everybody on YouTube.
Oh,
up.
it did. Everybody, and I agree,
Yeah.
Michelle. I was sitting there while you were singing that. I was thinking, you got to get that song recorded.
Oh, yeah.
And Michelle just messaged and said, we need to get this song out to the public, like, now.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the ambassador knows.
Yes.
I've already got it copywritten. It's in the
Fabulous.
works. Just got to get it recorded and released.
As soon as you
Perfect.
do, I would love for us to have a copy of that song so that we can
Absolutely.
play it.
It's
Yeah.
it's a little bit of a departure from my instrumental bluegrass music, but you know, I'm proud of it. I wrote it and
Oh,
everything.
you should be extremely
Absolutely.
proud of it. Yeah. And everybody on the chat, that just blew up the chat
It
even
did, it
more.
blew the chat up. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you liked it because that's the last one I got.
That's it. Show's over now.
Oh my!
But I mean, truly, that is a fantastic song.
It absolutely
And I think
is.
it's something that just about everybody can relate to.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Right.
mean,
absolutely.
I know I can because I was up at 4 this morning. I know nobody
That's
cares.
You'll be up at
Nobody
4
cares,
tomorrow.
and I'll
You
be
got to
at
get up
4.
early in the morning, don't you?
I sure
Ask
do.
me what time I was up.
What time you up?
It was in the song, Golden.
3:30.
Were you
3:30.
listening?
Well,
3:30.
I was gonna say, don't ask Laura Lou if she's listening to the song because we found out she only listens to half the show.
Right.
So
But I'm glad y'all liked it. It means a lot.
Hey, when's that guy going to come on and sing them songs?
Listen, okay,
a week from now, we're gonna be sitting out there at the Tiki Bar,
Yeah.
and a song's gonna come on. And she's like, "Oh, I really love that song. Who sings this?" And be like, "It's Slaten." You know, we had him on the show last week.
He's over on the stage right now. He's playing.
it's horrible. I really don't listen. I put my headphones down and Golden and I start talking or something, or
Yes.
I start talking with people on YouTube, and I miss half the songs, and then we play them later.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple weeks ago, we were sitting out there, and I kept talking to. There was a couple songs that played, and I'm like, man, who is this? I really like this guy. Brian's like, we played them 2 days ago on the show. Were you listening?
And then she kept doing. Then I walked away, and the Tiki Man picked up because she'd said it, and he had looked at her and he goes, "You really don't listen to your own show, do you?"
I really don't. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right, Miss. Mom
Have a
Golden
swig.
said, stop picking on Lou.
Uh-oh.
We will.
The manager producer is still listening.
That's right.
Hey, get the camera on.
What's
Wait,
that?
we need
Hold
to
on.
switch the camera.
Hold on.
This is the proper way to drink corn liquor.
Nice. He's a master at everything.
He is.
He's good at it.
Absolutely.
Look at them bubbles.
That's got an awful lot of bubbles, Golden.
It sure does. That proofed at 102. I think I proofed
A
at
modest 102.
A modest 102. That's why it's smooth.
That's good. I'm going to chase it.
So you said you don't have another song in you, huh?
After that, I don't know if I do. I mean, I'll keep playing.
Well, I'm going to challenge because your dad came in because, of course, you know.
Oh, I know where you're going.
I found some covers. So I'm going to play this cover, and then when we come back, I'm going to give you the challenge to play it. Or I may just let you pick with it. How about that? Just leave it.
How about I play separate because I don't do the entire song.
All right. Give us a little taste of what's coming up.
All right. Are we talking about the same song, the Eagles?
Because AC/DC.
Oh, that's
Yeah, because you know.
Oh, it's a good thing we clarified.
We already played. You know that.
That would've been
What
way
if
off.
Queen was a bluegrass
Yeah.
band? What if AC/DC was a bluegrass band? What would it sound like?
That's about all I got in me. You got
was
too much
pretty good.
corn liquor in me. What?
Liquor.
Well, we'll pick up where you left off.
I'm not as dexterous as I was.
Something happened in the last 10 minutes.
A little too relaxed.
Well, we'll pick up where he left off with little Steven Seagulls. Then, how about that?
Go for it. That's much faster.
was caught in the middle of a railroad track. Looked around and I knew there was no turning back. My mind raced and I thought, what could I do? And I knew there was no help from you. Sound of the drums beating in my heart. The thunder of guns tore me apart. You've been thunderstruck. Went down the highway, broke the limits, we hit the town. Went to the Texas, yeah, Texas, and we had some fun. We met some girls, some dancers who gave a good time. Broke all the rules, played all the fools, yeah, yeah, they blew our minds. I was shaking at the knees. Could I come again, please? Yeah, the ladies were too kind. You've been thunderstruck. 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 I was shaking at the knees. Could I come again, please? You've been thunderstruck. 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 Say yeah, it's alright. We're doing fine. Yeah, it's alright. We're doing fine. Oh, thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck.
is Michelle Myers, the ambassador for the Tropical Country Show with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern through the Tikimanradio app and YouTube channel. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, there is the
I
ambassador of all good things, Michelle Myers. Thank you so much for giving us that shout out. We greatly appreciate it. She's one of our super fans of the radio station,
Yes.
and the ambassador. You know, she's the ambassador of all good things because she is the ambassador of Beachbuddahcoffee, which is the official coffee of Tikiman Radio. It's the best roast coast to coast.
That sounds good.
Come by in the morning
You
and have a
you
cup.
gotta try
Yeah.
out
Y'all have
some
some here?
Beachbuddahcoffee. Oh,
Yeah.
we can hook you up.
I'm
I
a
have some
coffee
at home.
drinker, son.
I have some at home. Stop and get
yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, she's the ambassador of that and the ambassador of Tiki Man Radio, the ambassador of this show. She's just a great person. She's been here, hung out with us a couple
And
times
she,
now.
she
And
said
she's
that
just
if we
wonderful.
get Slaten out here on the big stage, that
She'll
she's
be back.
going to make a trip from Memphis to watch. So
I'll do it.
yeah.
That's great.
Book it.
All right.
Well, we're really happy and thankful that you were willing to come and join this the circus, as it will, and actually entertain us.
And you fit right in, by the way.
Absolutely.
Well, I do have the gift of gab.
Well, I can tell you are welcome back here anytime. There is always a seat open here for
That's
you for
right.
sure. So we, want to remind everybody where they can get your music, where you're going to be playing that next.
Well, you can get my music. Just search Slaten Dooley on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon Music. Any streaming or purchasing platform for music online, I should be there.
Okay.
According to my distributor. Now, sorry.
I was going to say we can try to share a link to some of your streaming sites as well on
Absolutely.
our page.
Okay, yeah.
Absolutely.
As far as shows coming up, hang on. Right here, the next one I got is Tikiman Radio. Let me check that one off. Got it.
Done.
All right, May 21st, which is this Friday, I will be at the Bus Bar in Ocoee, Tennessee. I will be playing with Mr. Zach Chastain. I will be playing rhythm guitar and harmony vocals. And Saturday, May 22nd, I will be at Tebow's Tavern in Cleveland, Tennessee. That is my show. It's an acoustic set. I will be playing with me and my drummer, Greg. And then May 29th, I will be in Ringgold, Georgia for the 1890s Festival, playing with Zach Chastain again. June 12th, I will be at Mayo's with Zach Chastain. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. That's all I've got in the books right now. So, yeah, this weekend I'll be at Bus Bar at the Ocoee and Tebow's Tavern in Cleveland.
Awesome.
Well, if you look in there,
Wonderful.
you'll see the summer party, July 10th, 2021. Greg Dillard's the music. Maybe he might come by
Maybe
and warm
we
him
can
up.
hang out.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let me know. I'll be here.
Well, we definitely appreciate you being here.
Well, you're
Yeah.
definitely invited.
Yes.
Likewise.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now, to give you a little programming update, next week we will have another video interview, and our guest is actually going to be a Nashville singer-songwriter Kurt Fortmeyer. He was introduced to us via Chris Bellamy. They actually went to high school together, and Chris told him, he said, hey, you should check out their show. He did. He reached out to us.
That's awesome.
We
Yeah.
checked out his music and absolutely loved what he had out there.
And we're hoping we can
and,
eventually talk to Chris as well.
Yes, and
but
we're hopefully to get Chris
Yeah.
on here as well. But I want to give you a little bit of a taste of what to kind of expect next week. This is actually off of his album of, I think it was in 2017. He's kind of, like he said, that it's kind of a new listenership here that a lot of people don't know, never heard of him, don't know who he is. So, kind of push, we can get some of his older music out there because it's new to somebody.
right.
So, being that, it's kind of a bluegrass night, he suggested this song it has kind of a little bluegrass feel. So this is our guest next week, Kurt Fortmeyer, and this is called The Wrong Side of the Roost.
When you're in
watch your step. There's something that bites harder than a little old henpeck. All spurs and ruffled feathers every time you turn your head. And if he gets his beak on your behind, you'll see Rhode Island red, 'cause he comes off a little too cocky. Ornery and mean and full of bull hockey. He's ready to fight with anything that moves. It's like he got up on the wrong side of the roost. He's farther down the pecking order than he thinks he is. He ain't the alpha chicken, we straightened that out quick. He only got me 2 times before I figured out his tricks. From now on I strut softly and carry a big stick, 'cause he comes off a little too cocky. Ornery and mean and full of bull hockey. He's ready to fight with anything that moves. It's like he got up on the wrong side of the roost. If he keeps on coming at me with that flocked up attitude, I'm gonna get my axe and chopping block and change his name to Stu, 'cause he comes off a little too cocky. Ornery and mean and full of bull hockey. He's ready to fight with anything that moves. It's like he got up on the wrong side of the roost. Just like he got up on the wrong side of the roost.
That is Kurt Fortmeyer. He will be our guest next week on Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou. He'll be show's 7 to 9. He will be on here probably about 8 o'clock. So you don't want to miss it. I'm gonna tell you, his music. I fell in love with it as soon as I heard it.
Slaten and I sit here and laugh and just oh god, those are great.
I relate.
We lived it.
I relate with it, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And listen, I heard that.
Yeah. So yeah, he will be our guest next Wednesday. And of course, we got to give you programming updates for all of our shows here at Tiki Man Radio.
Yeah.
Of course, coming up on Friday, Island Vibes with Scotty Chill, 7 to 9 p.m. here on Tiki Man Radio. It'll be streaming live on the Tiki Man Radio app, tikimanradio.com, and you can catch replays on the
I believe SoundCloud.
But who wants to do that? Catch it live, and reach out to him, send him messages. There is a Island Vibes on Tiki Man Radio Facebook page, as well as a Tropical Country on Tiki Man Radio Facebook page.
And we need to let everybody know when we started the Tropical Country page.
Yes.
Something got mixed up whenever we started it, so it was listed as a private group.
I initially set it as private because I didn't know if the show was going to take off and anybody wanted anything to do with it, so I kind of hid it. And then when everybody started asking about it, I tried to make it public, and then
they wouldn't let us switch it.
Facebook came up with this rule that you can't go from public or from private to public. So we had to create a new public page. So if you are subscribed to the Tropical Country on Tiki Man Radio Facebook page, please move over and check out the public site. And it is Tropical Country on Tiki Man Radio, and it's marked with public. So once we get everybody moved over there, it looks like that the numbers have climbed to where everybody has made the jump.
Right.
We will go ahead and we will delete that private site, and then we'll take the public off that, and that'll be the primary site. But there's our site for us. There's that site for Scotty Chill. So we definitely want to catch his show every Friday night, and of course on Saturday morning it is Jukebox Saturday. Of course, as the Tiki Man says, it starts when you get up, Buttercup, and it's complete with all of the retro commercials and that shagging on the beach music.
For those of us who want to go back to our childhood
That's
days.
right. And then you have
Or
some...
before you were born.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you have some programming update for the big show on Sunday.
That's right. The guests on the big show, they're going to have Becky Denton, and Barefoot Reggie is going to be on the show this weekend. So make sure and check it out.
Nice. That is the big show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Men, 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. And then when we roll back around to the beginning of the week, you cannot forget to catch the podcast aired right here on Tikiman Radio. Blame It on Buffett every Monday night from 7 to 9 as well. So, and of course, we'll be back here every Wednesday.
That's right.
And you just never know what's going to happen, who's going to be here, what we're going to do. But for what it is, we've ran over.
Oh. But how could you
Way
not
to
on
go.
Bluegrass Night? I know. It's all your fault. I'm going to throw you under the bus, Slaten.
I'm sorry.
We were having too much
I
fun.
know. But we do have to thank our sponsors. Our sponsors, JBL, Legends Travel. Do not trust your vacation to just anyone. Let the pros handle it. They are just a phone call away from anywhere that you want to go. Reach out to them at 732-831-5200 if you want to check them out online. Hey, guess what? Go to tikimanradio.com, and their logo about halfway down, it says, let's go. And click on that. That'll take you over to their landing page, and
right.
You can see all their information and everything about that. Joe and the staff there, they're wonderful people. They will take care of you. And remember, if you mention that you heard about them right here on Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, you will get $100 off any vacation of your choice, 5 days or longer.
Yep.
So you need to make sure that you take advantage of that.
A hundo.
Yeah.
A hundo.
And of course,
That's a lot of beer.
you have to have. We have to thank MFGRECORD Tropical for sponsoring our live stream here on YouTube. We wouldn't be able to do this without those folks either. That's Dave Sines and Beth Travers. If you are an independent singer-songwriter and you're looking for somebody to produce your music and just get that extra added boost that you need, reach out to them and they will take care of you. You can visit them, their landing page at tikimanradio.com. You can find that. That'll take you over to their page so you can reach out to them. But we want to thank everybody.
And I need to give a special shout out before we sign out.
All right. Go ahead.
My little brother.
Hey,
in
little
Ohio
brother.
is listening. The banjo player. He tuned in tonight just for you. So,
Fellow banjo player.
Yeah. His name
Hey,
is Larry.
Keep that thing in tune.
That's right. We might have somebody for you to pick with when you come down, Larry.
That'd be fun.
You better start picking it up and practicing now.
But everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. The YouTube page has been going crazy, Slaten. Everybody loves your music.
I'm glad.
Patty Campbell, I don't remember if I got to say hey to you earlier, so hey, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you very much.
Everybody is looking forward to hearing more from you. So, and
of course, we can't thank you enough for being here and just picking for us and just gracing us with your presence.
Yes.
Hey,
it's been awesome.
It's been an honor, and for everybody listening, I've just now started promoting myself and everything because up until this point, I've been like a support musician for other people.
Okay.
So my numbers and my traffic are pretty low and everything. So I'm trying to break out as a singer-songwriter. So everybody listening, thank you very much, and
yeah, let's
if you like what you hear,
let's promote Slaten.
Share it.
Let's get his name out there and help him get started on his own.
Absolutely. Check out his music. Check out that YouTube page because he's got some videos of his live shows, and you do not want to miss that video. Taken right there along that riverbed. And
Mulberry Mountain Run.
Mulberry Mountain Run. So you don't want to miss that.
I mean, honestly, I listened to the Thank God I'm a Country Boy. I've been posting that one all day because that's one of my favorites. And
John Denver. Yep.
Yes, you do a great job with that. I mean, thank you, Golden. That's all I can say. Thank you for introducing us.
Thank you, Golden. Thank you, Claudia, for introducing us to Slaten. Because
he came by one day, he got on the back porch with his banjo and just lit us up.
Well, I can see why.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So we're gonna see what we can do to help Slaten break out on his own.
Absolutely.
And my brother chimed in and said, absolutely, let's do some picking. So
right.
when he comes down, we'll have to hook you two up.
Sounds like there's a jam
let me
session
know.
about
I'll be
ready to
here.
happen.
That's right.
I got the perfect porch.
You do.
You're just down the
You
road.
do.
And the
Listen.
fire pit and everything.
That's
All
right.
Well, let's get the wide shot right there. Everybody
That's
over there in the
right
corner,
over there.
it's time for us to leave you until next Wednesday night. Remember, our guest is Kurt Fortmeyer, and you don't want to miss that. We're going to just leave you out here with, how about a little Mule Skinner Blues?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Good morning to you, sir. Hey, hey, yeah. Do you need another mule skinner? Out on your noonday run. Hey, hey, yeah. Oh, I'm a lady mule out on to the seaway. Hey, hey, yeah. Well, like a naked and mule this no, I won't accept your pay. Hey, hey, yeah. Oh, hey, little water boy. Won't you ring that water around? Hey, hey, yeah. Well, if you don't like your job, well, you can throw your bucket down. Throw her down, boy. Throw her down, down. Oh, oh, that's a mule Skinner Blues. Welcome everybody to Run to Vincent in the Rain.
We keep it real, keep it smooth, or we keep it mellow. Yeah. Keep it real, keep it smooth, or we keep it mellow. Yeah, yeah.
we keep